Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the new god coming to Smite in 4.17. I think it's 4.17. His name is Hachiman, I'm not sure, but he's the Lord of the 8 Banners. I think he's Japanese, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure because as you can see, there's a bug in the PTS where it says Dev instead of his pantheon, so he's Dev. He's the first god to be released in the Dev pantheon. So the build I've got set up is in the bottom left, pretty standard hunter build. He is a hunter, and that's his kit. We're going to go over it now. He's got a pretty simple passive, Master of Arms. Hachiman grows stronger as he lands his blows. Hitting enemies with basic attacks energizes him, grants him mana per 5. So essentially you get mana per 5 for hitting basic attacks. Pretty straightforward. Now your 1, Eagle Eye. The art for all of this looks fantastic. I've gone with the red one. His recolor's green, just because I think the red and the blue looks fantastic. Yeah, he does look really, really cool. His art's awesome, was my point. When Hachiman toggles this ability, instead of doing basic attacks, he fires a series of arrows that deal additional damage and fall off at range. So you get extra range. I think they're a little bit slower, but they deal more damage, and they deal a little bit less if they're further away. You get 4 shots or 3 shots depending on what level it is. It looks like this is his normal basic attacks. He's got a bit of a weird walk animation. The rest of it looks really cool, but his walk when you're in like combat seems really weird. He's quite small. Like, this is him compared to Odin. He's quite little. I say that he's the same size as Odin, but his 1, this looks so good. Look at those dragons. I don't know if they travel smaller, shorter. No, I think they travel at the same speed. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit slow, I'm not sure. So we've got his 2, pretty simple as well. Hachiman calls down sacred banners. He is a bannerman after all, Lord of the 8 Banners or whatever. Damaging all enemies in range, granting himself attack speed and leaving a banner which buffs his and his allies' attack speed while in range. So you put a little thing down like that, and then you get extra attack speed when you're in the range. It lasts quite a while. It does change the damage and the attack speed and the duration depending on what level it is. And it looked like it marked him there, but I don't think it did. You got your 3, which also looks really, really cool. Hachiman dashes forward, damaging and passing through enemies. Upon reaching his destination, he swings his blade in a full circle, hitting all enemies in that range, obviously. If hit by both of them, they're stunned. That's the strong part. I don't know how long the stun is for. It doesn't say. I'm guessing it's probably like a second. I don't think it's going to be more than that. So if you dash through and you slash him, it seems like it's about 1 second. It'd be nice if I had it there. But the ultimate, mounted archery, is my favourite bit of all, and I think it would be pretty much everybody's. Hachiman leaps on his horse. Yes, he has a horse. And he charges forward whilst mounted. He's immune to CC and can aim separately from the direction of his horse. So you can like dash this way and aim backwards, or I think it might be bugged in PTS. I could be wrong. I tried it just now before I recorded this video and it was a little bit iffy. He may fire... Wait, hold on. He may fire to launch an arrow at every enemy god within this cone. So here you go. Oh no, it works now. Okay. I just got off it, I think, because I hit a wall. That was weird. Don't know how that happened. If I de-level and level back up, we should get it. No? Okay, I'll show you the ultimate again, though. So you essentially, you hop on a horse, you go in a straight line. It's quite a lot like Guan Yu's, except instead of slashing people and then standing at the end, you're just firing arrows out. I don't think you can crit, but it doesn't... Oh, it's got the damage written there. So you can't crit. It's not counted as a basic attack. Your 1 obviously is, because it can trigger item effects and basic and critical hit. I suppose it'll also be able to apply stuff like Beat Stick, but I'm not sure if it's just counted as a basic or a basic and an ability. It's probably a basic and an ability. But the ultimate is definitely the most flashy part, and his art in general is just really, really cool. The 2's so fluid. They've really upped it, as you can see. It just looks great. The sound as well. Oh, it's so cool. He like draws his sword. I like this a lot. I don't know if this is going to be a standard build. I don't think he's really going to be played other than in a standard hunter mode, because he is a hunter after all. I just love the blue and the red. Really, really cool. Hashiman, the new hunter. Let's just go against this roll like we usually do in these videos. Should we dash forward and stun him? I'm just trying to get like an example. It's just to close the gap. You are going to really shred people with this. I know we're max build and that Ra doesn't have anything. But at the same time, you're going to shred with this. Whether you like it or not, you're probably going to get killed a couple of times by a Hachiman. Hachiman? I don't know if it's Hachiman or Hashiman. Anyway, we'll use the ult over here just so I can give you a proper demonstration. The only thing that I find weird is that walk cycle. I don't know why. It looks weird to me. I don't know why. Ult. Here we go. You fire. Wait, hold on. Can we get him in range? There's the horse. Okay. I didn't really work the way I expected it to. I'll cut to when we have the ult again. Okay, we've got the ult back now. I built max CDR just in case I fuck it up again. So it's just, I'm not sure if I meant to left click or not. I think left clicking might take me off it. And one thing I did also forget to mention is there is a slow on the shot. So if I hit 4... Do you just get 1 shot? Oh, it's just 1 shot. Okay. I thought it worked differently. That was my first time actually using it on a god. I thought it worked differently to that. I didn't realize you had one shot. I thought you could stay on it and you could keep firing. That's not the case. You get one hit when you're on that horse. It is pretty strong. It doesn't seem ridiculous though. It's probably going to be used as mobility quite a lot. To like chase somebody down, it's going to do great. Or to run away, probably quite useful too because you get CC immunity. It's just a general good ability, but at the same time, it feels kind of like underwhelming for an ultimate. It looks cool, it sounds great, but the damage on it isn't crazy. I'm sure in a team fight, if you can get like an Ares chain or something to set that up, you'd just massively deal a bunch of damage and also then, you know, slow them. Because the slow is pretty strong, 50% nearly at the max level. Just try it again. The duration isn't long. I like the fact that you can see the duration on like the reticle. That's awesome. Yeah, it just fires one arrow, and if the duration ends, it automatically fires if there's somebody in the range, but you can't fire it unless there's somebody actually there. Alright, I like the way that works. It's very well indicated, the duration, from the actual reticle that you get to see. Anyway, this has been Hachiman. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.